Okay, hi, me again. This video was kind of a shortened version of my story. Anyway, I thought I'd fill in some gaps. So I was expecting a knock at the door then. Yeah, so here I am in Birmingham. Not exactly where I want to be, but never mind. Um, I was recently asked to do some. Now, you may laugh. A friend of mine is a plus size model, and she always said, "Oh, you could do that." I'm not the most confident of people, so I I did pursue it, and then I kind of wimped out. I don't know if I'm ready for anything like that yet. And then I was writing, I said about in the last video, writing a book and etc. Blah blah. To be honest, my story's probably bored you half to death. So if it has, I apologise. But yeah, going back to when I was homeless, I think in a way, I do feel a bit ungrateful. You know, things are completely different now. Like I've got friends and family support, and it's almost, I think that's where depression comes in. You feel like you don't deserve it. You feel not good enough to have all that support, especially if you've gone so long without it. And I'm not trying to say poor me, poor me. I don't think my adopted parents understood. Well, even they understand me now. They're probably the only ones that do. But you know, I'm still misunderstood by most people, I think. It's oh, fucking hell, Katie, stop babbling. I'm trying to think of how to word it. Again, spontaneous video. Sorry, I just thought I'd do it while I've got the confidence. It's, I think everyone with my personality disorder feels misunderstood, but having that as well as, you know, I've got post-traumatic stress disorder, psychosis, basically sometimes when I've had a drink, or it's more when it rarely happens. It has to be like a really stressful time, you know. I'm here because it's kind of messed up when you hear your dead boyfriends telling you to kill yourself. I think last time it happened was about a year and a half ago. Actually, no, last year when Tony died, so yeah, a year ago. But, you know, I always say no one's messed up for no reason. You never know what someone's gone through. It doesn't make someone a bad person, you know. I'm making these videos because the fucking stigma around mental health has to stop. And what makes me sick is there's so many people saying the same thing, but they're as judgmental themselves, you know. You can see it. I think people take me for a fool. When you've got my personality disorder, I've learnt to see not... Sometimes I see them as gifts, you know, and not curses. Being very hypersensitive, I'm constantly alert. Mind you, PTSD does that to you as well. I'm always, you know, looking out for danger. Sorry, I've got a big ulcer in my mouth. Really run down at the moment. Oh, that hurt. Oh, just bit my tongue. Oh, I'm quite jumpy sometimes. I mean, at the moment I feel quite relaxed, but you know, my ears are like, like radars, just listening out for, you know, I'm very sensitive. Like touch, sound, smell, everything's so, it's so heightened. It's difficult. It makes it so hard to sleep. That's one of the special things about Tony. he was something else. He without fail, like even after a heated argument, he'd always stroke my back or brush my hair. You know, anything that would relax me, he would help me fall asleep. And then we wake up next day like nothing had happened. I've never really had the man treat me like that. But then again, like, I mean, the drugs just took over. It's sad, really. Anyway, going back to being homeless, down in Brighton, there's, compared to Birmingham, there doesn't seem to be any help at all. You know, I've got friends down there that are suffering now.